Okay, this lady's introduction is never ending due to how high profile she is. We're talking about Kym Menzie, celebrity makeup artist. She's internationally known for working with music artists as well as high fashion magazines. Lauryn Hill, Skins, Puff Daddy, MIA, Stevie Wonder, Neo, Mystique, Lisa Mafia, Rihanna, Lady Sovereign, Monica, Shiesty, Naomi Campbell, Christina Milian, Maya, John Legend, Stacey Dash, Alec Wick. The list just goes on and on. Hello Kym, how are you?
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah.
So tell us, how did you get started as a makeup artist?
I got a job at a shop called Florrie Roberts in the West End back in the day. So one day a makeup artist came in and I sold her this makeup, and I just happened to have some of my pictures on me from my portfolio that I've been working on, and showed her the board and I said, look, can I assist you? She called me 2 days later and I ended up on a video with her, Ziggy Marley and the Wailers. I think she brought me in to be translator because it was all Jamaican and nobody could understand it. And I'm Jamaican, so obviously I came in and I was more translator than makeup artist. So that was my kind of first step into that world. And then from there, I assisted one more makeup artist who I ended up with for about 2-3 years. Then one day she couldn't make it on a job, and because I'd been with her for so long, because the crew, everybody sort of knew me, they said, right, let Kym do the job.
Wow.
So it was my first major video with this big rock band.
Was you nervous?
I was absolutely trembling. So really, really nervous, but I thought, well, look, you know, this is my chance now. I've got to prove myself and I've got to do it. And I just went in and did it.
What excites you about makeup, Kym?
With the makeup, it's nice when you see, if I get a plain canvas, sometimes somebody will walk into me and you look at them and you think, you sort of underestimate them, and they'll walk in and you think, oh, they've sent that model? Oh, they sure they sent the right model? But as you start doing your work, it's like a blank canvas, so it's for you to sort of create that mood, that look. And when I get people like that, that's what really inspires me, to know that I can create something out of nothing. Colours excite me, textures excite me. You know, as I've been going along, you know, in my years of makeup, people would say, oh, what's the latest makeup trend? What are the latest colours? I don't actually follow trends.
Does that annoy you, that question?
It does annoy me, because I just think, why should everybody be fitted into one little category that, oh, well, this is what everyone's wearing, and then everyone follows like sheep? For me, it's about the person. I look at the individual, I see what they're wearing, and I just follow my dream. And I think, you know, to be an artist, it's what's in you. It's your creativity. People can't tell you this is what you've got to follow. I mean, if someone asks me advice on makeup or trends or whatever, you know, I can sort of summarise what's kind of happening at that time. But then I'll always say to people, do your own thing, just be individual.
What's the difference with working with music artists to high fashion shoots and high fashion magazines?
Music artists, in some ways, you're their personal makeup artist. So you work alongside the artist, but in some ways you do what they ask you to do. So you may have a vision. It's great if you get a new band, because it's like you can mould them straight away. And you know, people tend to be safe when they first start out. So for me, seeing that I've had lots of experience, if I get a brand new band, I'm really excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can mould them, I can do this. But then at the end of the day, the artist has got to allow you to do that. So it's a lot of working together. Yeah. Music, you can be yourself, you can be real, there's no fakeness. I find the fashion industry is a lot more fake. Although I actually love it, because you're, you know, if you've got carte blanche to do what you want on a fashion shoot, I get really inspired. I'm like, oh my God, when I see a gorgeous model, absolutely beautiful, you know your work's going to look good.
Now, I know there's many people out there that holds a major interest in makeup but don't know where to start. What would you recommend is a good place to start out?
Now, if you're somebody who has a creative passion from the onset and who's taken an interest in makeup or fashion or in that world, you probably kind of got a basic knowledge of it anyway. You just need someone to show you the right way. So this is why I say maybe you can assist somebody. I probably would still always go back to assisting. You know, the other route is going into a makeup school. You do an intensive makeup course, but the thing is, you've done the intensive makeup course, where'd you go after that? you still have to find somebody to assist.
It's true.
You still have to try and break into the industry.
Also, what are the key essentials as a makeup artist, or for somebody coming up? What are the key things that they need in a kit to start out?
Wow, I always say you need to carry a diverse range of makeup. You know, don't carry one makeup foundation, carry several. People are allergic, oh I don't like this, I'm allergic to that. You've got to be able to find that alternative. So keep the makeup box diverse.
What advice would you give to someone striving to be like yourself?
You've got to have that passion whereby you're not going to let anything deter you. It's not going to get in your way. Even if when you hit the hard times, you're going to pick yourself up and beat down those doors. Rejection. People say, no, sorry, your portfolio's not up to scratch. Come back in 5 years when you've got more tear sheets or, you know, so it's things like that. You can get despondent, so you just got to keep going.
And what's in the pipeline for Kym Menzie?
What you'd probably be seeing more of me doing now is going into my teaching now, because you know I've done everything that I've wanted to do, thank you God. You know, I've worked with some really great people. I've been fortunate to do whatever I've wanted to do and to get to where I am now. Start being able to do things for myself now, instead of actually being employed to do a job, to do the makeup. I want to do my own creations now, my own shoots. The Kym Menzies Foster fashion shoot, you know, just pleasing myself basically. Inspire people like you, all you young up and coming people. You know, we've got the ability to help you and give you advice. So that's what I want to do. Nurturing. I think that's my role now. To nurture. I think you'll be
fantastic at that. Literally. Well, thank you, Kym Menzie.
Thank you, my honey. Thanks for interviewing me. Thank you.
Not a problem. You was a star.
Don't know that.